Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Bridget April and you're watching Obodoyibo TV. For those who don't know, Obodoyibo simply means overseas or abroad. In my last video, I talked about people who worked hard and saved all their money and sent to Africa to build houses, and I realized after, when I watched the video, that I was really serious in that video. All my emotions was on my face. And the reason why I talk about these things is because I'm passionate about them and I want people to have a more rich experience of living overseas. So a friend of mine reached out to me and said, oh, you talked a lot about, people saving money to build houses in Africa. Why don't you talk about how people can enjoy their lives better here in Europe or wherever you are overseas? So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can have a more rich experience of living abroad, a more rich life, a more enjoyable life. I'll just be giving you about 5 or 6 tips on how you can live life better. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is personal presentation. The way you look and your appearance, your daily appearance, is really important. Some people neglect themselves, which I mentioned in my previous video, without caring about how they look, saying, oh, we live abroad, nobody sees me, I don't care how I look. You see some men, they don't cut their hair, their beards is so unkept, they look very rugged and they look, so unkept, which is really not good. Some women will wear one weave for months and months without taking it off. Some women will do braids, and the braids can probably stay on their hair for like 6 months or longer. And I saw a lady the other day, and half of the braids that she did have fallen off all over her, the top of her head. Everything has fallen off, and she was still carrying this braid. And I'm like, oh my God, how long has this woman carried this hair? Oh my God. And I know that this lady is able to change this hair to make herself look better, but she didn't just care. I can imagine the smell that will be coming out of that hair. Oh my God, you won't kill your husband or you won't kill your boyfriend. Please, people need to take care of themselves. Even if you don't need to go to Harrods to shop, you don't need to go to Selfridges. You can do very low budget shopping. Go to high street stores, and buy things. It's the way you put it together that matter. You don't need to spend so much money buying expensive stuff. It's just how you combine your outfit that really matter. The important thing is for you to ensure that you are clean and well presented when you go out. Food is another thing that I'm going to talk about. We do like our African food. We do a lot of cooking, week in, week out. But sometimes you should treat yourself. Go out. Go out with your family if you've got a family. If you haven't got family, go out with your friends. Go out with your work colleagues. Go to different restaurants. Experience different cultures. Eat Mexican food. Eat Spanish food. Eat all sorts of food, Greek food. Experience, explore. Food is part of living, and that's how we enjoy life as well. I know we like Asian food and Chinese food and all that, but it's not all the time that you should eat Chinese food. It's not all the time you should eat eba, rice and stew every day at home. I know you can cook, but sometimes you should go out. Take yourself out, take your family out, take your children out, go out with your friends and just experience life. You see some people will go to a cafe and sit down and they will pay £3.50 for a cup of coffee. It's not the coffee, even though the coffee is quite good, I'm not even gonna lie, but it's the experience. Just sitting in that environment, drinking that coffee or a cup of tea, having a chat with your friend or your family member or a colleague. It's that experience. That's how you experience life. So don't cook all the time. I know you can cook, your food is good, but go out sometimes and experience other food from other cultures. The next point is travel. I, as a person, I'm very passionate about travel. I love to travel. I love to explore other cultures. I mean, there's no amount of money that you can spend on travel that is wasted. Life without traveling is like, just living in the same place. You're just living. You're not really experiencing life. You're just surviving. You're not really living and exploring, environment around you. You don't need to go abroad. Like I said before in one of my videos, you don't need to go abroad to travel. The UK is a small country, but it's also quite big. So you can go to places like Wales, go to Scotland, go to all, the northern part of the country, go to rural England, take the train, or you have coaches or buses that you can take, and you go out. Just go there for a week, work 6 months, take a week off, and just relax, rejuvenate. empower yourself, reflect. Those are ways that you can enjoy yourself. It's not all the time that you go to Nigeria. Some people, their holiday is always Nigeria or Africa, or going to Ghana or Sierra Leone or Cameroon. It's not all the time you go to Africa. Go to other places. If you can afford to go abroad, go to other places. Europe is small and you can get very cheap tickets, to go to places like Spain. To go to Paris, it's an hour on the train. If you can afford to go abroad, go abroad. But if you can't afford to go abroad, you can't go to local, low budget holidays that you still have a good time. The important thing is that you don't just work without having a break for yourself. You should work and then take some time. So black people don't do, unfortunately, we don't do, what's it called? We don't do camping. So I would say go get a caravan or rent a caravan and travel to the woods or camp. We don't camp. Everybody know that's not our thing. We're afraid of the bushes. We are afraid of we cannot leave our house and go to the bush. That's Oyibo people's thing. That's fine. But at least take a break. Walk, take a break. Walk, take a break. It's good for your well-being. Another point is treat yourself. Treat yourself. Please treat yourself. You matter. You are important. You should take some time to treat yourself. The money that you spend yourself is not wasted. Some people, they've lived overseas for a very long time, but they always walk around with a calculator. Everything they want to buy, they will first say, okay, they will check the calculation. How much is this in Naira? It's 25 pounds times 450. Oh, they will start thinking, what can that buy in Nigeria? No. You shouldn't. Don't always calculate or check the exchange rate to know how much that's going to go far in Africa. No, you should treat yourself. Go to spa, a weekend, check in a hotel with your spouse or your partner. If you haven't got a partner, with your girlfriends, just take a weekend off. If you cannot pay for a 5-star hotel, pay for a 3-star. If you can't afford 3-star, B&B is there. It's all experience. It's not where you go to that matter. It's the experience that you get when you go there. My final point is for you to have a social life. Life is not all about work or going to church or going to mosque or wherever you go to worship. You should have a social life. Go out once in a while. Like I said before, you can go out, have a good time. It's not always African parties alone you can go to. Go to other functions. There's festivals that go on in the city that you go to. Take some time off work, go to those festivals. Experience cultures around you. Mix with other people. See how people experience life. Go to a disco or whatever. Thinking about yourself, putting yourself first before others once in a while. It's right. There's nothing wrong in it. It's been your girl, Bridget Ekpo. I hope you've enjoyed my video. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you soon again on Obodo Yibo TV. Thank you. Bye-bye.